All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure I could share my screen with all of you. So as you pop on, just say hello. Let me know you're here. I see some people popping on right now. Just give me some hearts, some likes, whatever it is that you can do. Just gonna make sure that we are all good to go. I'm actually gonna pop over here on my phone too and make sure this looks okay. Give me 1 second. All right. Cool. Looks good. Looks good on my end. All right, I'm going to give everyone like 1 more minute to jump on, and then I'll go ahead and get started. Put this in presentation mode. Awesome. Okay. Hey, Jen. Cool beans. Okay, so I have this pulled up over on my phone too, so I can see comments. I can see questions as they pop up. So let me know if you have any questions or anything that you need to hear more of. And I will be right here to answer those for you. There's obviously a little tiny bit of a delay coming from my end, so just make sure that you ask anything and then give me a second to answer. But here we are. Thanks so much for bearing with me. I had to kind of like postpone this for a couple days. It was just a crazy couple days. I am 27 weeks pregnant as of tomorrow, and it was just one of those weeks. Highly emotional, painful, just needed to kind of take a breather, regroup, so I could offer you guys the best call possible. But all right, let's go ahead and get started. I don't want to take up too much of your time tonight. I know our time is precious. My name is Taylor Moliterno, and I am the founder of Team Sweat for Joy. So this call specifically will be in regards to my team, which is Team Sweat for Joy. So if you are seeing this video, if you're watching this, I'm sure you were invited by someone within my organization, but we're going to talk about creating income through social media, Beachbody, and our internship opportunity. And today we will cover what is a coach, how a coach is compensated through the company, so how we get paid, why relational marketing, so what that means as it pertains to social media and growing your business by relating to other people. What are the added benefits by being a coach on our team? How do you get started? And how do you train to create income, make an impact, and grow your social media with an engaged audience? So we're going to cover all of those topics briefly tonight so you can kind of figure out the ins and outs of how this all works and how it could work for you, what this could look like in your specific life and situation. And I'm here to answer any questions that you might have as well. Okay, so first things first is people always ask like, well, who is a coach? Who does make a good coach? And coaches are just normal, everyday people who have become known for their passion about a particular product or topic. We're just normal people. That's what I like to tell people who are wondering, who would be a good coach? Like anyone who's a normal person and just trying to make the best choices possible and better themselves one day at a time, someone who likes to lead from example and be in the trenches with their clients and customers. So my big thing is I would never ask someone to do something that I'm not willing to do myself, right? So even right now, being 27 weeks pregnant, I am following a program to the best of my ability. I am modifying the crap out of it because that's what I teach my clients to do when they're just getting started with the journey or they're just figuring everything out as they go. We're all in this together, so we would never ask you to do something that we're not willing to do ourselves. Coaches are people who, from all different walks of life. So we have people on our team who are, early 20s, newlyweds. We have people who are like me, pregnant. We have people who have little ones at home. We have people who are older and have, kids that have kids who are grandparents. There are all different age categories. We have people who are still in the throes of their weight loss journey. So a big question I get asked all the time is, I'm not at my goal weight yet, so can I even do this? And I'm like, yes, actually, you are the perfect candidate for this right now, because people want to relate to you. They want to see someone who is just like them and having the same ups and downs and highs and lows as they are. Nobody wants a perfect coach. And that's a huge misconception whenever you're coming into this business, is you're not perfect, so you don't want to start it yet. Nobody is perfect whenever they're just getting started. And I have had multiple weight loss transformations in my 5-year journey. So just a little bit about my background is I grew up a dancer, came into this business as a challenger first, as a client of my coach. I lost 30 pounds, but after 10 pounds, after just my initial 10-pound loss, I was feeling so much better and was like, you know what, I absolutely have to pay this forward. I have to help people feel as good as I feel right now. How can I do that? So she put me on a webinar just like this. She got me on just a little like live webinar, whatever it was, and we talked about coaching. Hey, Deborah. We talked about, how this all could work for me, and then I got started. So it was just in that initial 10-pound weight loss of my initial 30 pounds that I decided to start helping other people. I was not at my goal weight yet, but I was well on my way, and I was feeling so good that I knew I could help other people feel this way too and just get started. From there, I went on to lose the 30 pounds, kept it off, got pregnant in 2016, and we actually were coming up on our daughter's 3rd birthday, but she actually was stillborn at 30 weeks. I gained close to 40 pounds with her with that pregnancy. So once again, I had a huge weight loss that I was coaching people during my own weight loss journey there. And now I'm 27 weeks pregnant with this little one, and I know I'm going to be in the midst of a weight loss journey again. So do not think you need to be perfect or have it all figured out to be a good coach. People just want other people who are relatable. It doesn't matter how old you are, what age you are, where you come from, where you've been, where you're going. You will find people who relate to you, and we will teach you how to do that, how to kind of speak to those people and just be the person that you needed. So I think all the time, like when I was starting out, who did I need? And I tried to help those people, be that person for someone. So why relational marketing, and what does that actually mean? So first off, relational marketing is just kind of a terminology that we use for like social media marketing, or even just interacting with people and getting to know people and relating to them. This creates a completely level playing field. So, you're just going out there on your social media and you're just starting to put out there little snippets of your story. We call it breadcrumbing, and finding those people that are relating to you. There's a very little investment. It depends fully on you. There's actually no investment if you're just starting out with your social media. It depends fully on you. There's immediate attention to your success from your upline. So that would be me or whoever invited you to this. But if you're on this and you're in my team, I would be your immediate upline. We don't care how long you've been in the business. We don't care, I don't care if you've been doing this for 5 years or 5 minutes. Like if you're ready to work and you're ready to go, I'm going to pay attention to what it is that you need from me. Within reason, obviously. I want you to be like able to support yourself. So if you can't find the answer on Google, I'm here for you. We put you in trainings. We just want you to understand that this is like your business and not a job. So I'm not your boss. This is 100% yours. You own this. So however you treat it is what you're going to get out of it. So Beachbody always makes us say these like income disclaimers, like they do not guarantee any levels of success. It depends on the work, diligence, and skill that every single coach puts into their own business. You're doing this on your own time. So you're figuring out when this works for you. I always tell this story, like this part of my life, but when I first started this business, I was working, oh my gosh, like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at least every single day. So leaving in the morning, wouldn't get home at night till my husband was already in bed. We were like 2 ships passing in the night. We never saw each other. I did not have time. Like I was that person that literally was like, how could I possibly fit one more thing in my day? But I just believed fully, like I was spending so much time just going and going and going, and we were not getting ahead, and we were not able to save We weren't able to do fun things. We would have to wait for our tax return to go on vacation. If I would get my nails done, my husband would be like, I can't believe you did that. And, like, it's not that he didn't want me to get my nails done, but we just didn't have that extra money. So I was like, how am I working morning, noon, and night? And like, I can't even afford to get my nails done, like $30 a month. So I had to find the time. I had to figure this out. So I found 15-minute pockets of time. I was getting up earlier, 15 minutes earlier, to work this business in a 15-minute chunk. Then I would get to work. I would do what I needed to do in the morning. On my lunch break, I would take 15 minutes to just plug into the business, into the vital activities that we teach our new coaches and every single coach. So no matter what level you are at this business, there are vital activities that you need to do. We have them all listed out for you in a business activity tracker. We teach you how to do them, and you can fit them in your chunks of time. And then before I would leave to go home from the studio at night, I would sit in my car for 15 minutes and get another chunk in. When I would pull into my driveway, my husband knew I was doing this. I would sit in my driveway and I would do my last 15-minute chunks. I would work this in 1 hour a day in 15-minute chunks so that when I walked in that door at the end of the night, I could put it all away. I listened to team calls on Bluetooth in the car on the way to and from work. I figured out how to make this work on my time to get it where it is today. You're going to have the opportunity to create residual income. So we always talk about with my coach, like, if people understood the power of residual income, they would be breaking down brick walls to make it happen for them. Every single month, I know that there's a specific amount of income coming in that I'm able to just continuously build upon month after month after month. You get to pick who you work with. So you're talking to these people on your social media. You're talking to them in person. Like, I'm going across the street to my neighbors, talking to her about this business. I'm posting on social media. You get to pick these people that you work with, right? So instead of going to a job and hoping that you like your coworkers, you get to pick who are your coworkers. So I know that I love these girls on my team because they relate to me, because I relate to them. We've become this really tight-knit group of women who are just uplifting each other and cheering each other on. And I know that they have my back no matter what. This is a legacy-based business. Sorry, there's a typo there. Legacy-based business. Success and significance works simultaneously. So basically what that means for us is we always say on our team, we do not deserve to make an income if we're not making an impact. So there are a million other businesses out there that you could start. But what the difference that I feel with coaching is that we are literally following people through this journey with them. When they sign up with their starter kit, we're not just signing them up with a starter kit and sending them out to figure it out and come back to us maybe never, or whatever. We have them in groups. We have them in these communities where we're working with them. We're setting goals with them. We're checking in daily in our accountability groups, et cetera, et cetera. So we do not deserve to make an income if we're not making an impact. That's a little motto we have on our team. There are so many rewards beyond the paycheck. So I have people who message me I'm off my depression meds. I'm able to chase my kids around the park. I'm able to keep up with my kids who are my teenage kids and their crazy schedules. Just the messages I get from people at least every other day are way more rewarding than the paycheck. Just knowing that I've had a small ripple effect in someone's life and how that continues to compound over time. So whether you're a coach under me or under a coach under me or under a coach who's under a coach under me, there's this huge ripple effect that it's so crazy to look at and think had I not said yes to this opportunity, this person's life that's 7 levels removed from me might not ever have been changed in the way that it is. So there are huge rewards beyond what you're going to get paid every single day. And you cannot fail. People say to me all the time, I'm just afraid I'm going to fail. Well, explain to me what that actually looks like. Because to me, failing would be having this little glimmer of, I think I want to do this, or I think I could really do this, and not ever doing anything about it. That would be the only way I could ever consider myself failing. When you fail is when you learn, and that's how you grow and continue to move forward. So there's really no way that you can fail at this. All right, let's talk about how it works. I'm gonna take a sip of water. How does this work? So you earn an income from two main sources. You earn an income from commission from your sales. So say you have someone who's signing up with their starter kit, their challenge pack, their very first sale, or their Shakeology monthly, or whatever that is. You're making commission from those sales. So it varies from product to product, but typically it's about 25% of whatever the total cost of the product is you're making in commission. If it's a challenge pack, you typically make a little bit more than that 25%, but that's your first main source of income. Your second source of income comes from volume. So that's as your team, as you build your team and as you continue to bring in more customers and more coaches who are bringing in more customers, you accrue what we call volume. And once you have reached your first promotional level in the business, which is an Emerald coach, and I would explain to you what that means in your new coach training, but a lot of people can go Emerald in literally one day. I did it in 24 hours. So I like to teach people how to do it in 24 hours also. You start to unlock what we call cycle bonuses. So as that volume increases over time, you start to make income off of cycling, off of those volume bonuses. Your volume is what you do as a team. So that's how we all come together. We create volume together by enrolling new customers, enrolling new coaches who are enrolling new customers. So your commissions are what you personally bring on through new clients. You earn 25% of all products and 25 to 40% on all challenge packs. And that's how that all works. So as you grow your team, as you grow just in general, and I'll show you how that all works in your new coach training, which is a very quick training, like 2 to 3 weeks long. You learn how all of this works and how you can really unlock that residual income potential, like I talked about a couple slides earlier. It would be a lot to cover in just like a business opportunity, but those are your two main ways of making income. Over time, you'll start to see, like initially when I first started out, my main source of income was coming from my direct commission sales. But as I started to grow my team and grow my business, it's kind of flipped. So now my main source of income is coming from my volume, what I'm producing, what my team is producing, et cetera, et cetera. But that kind of grows over time. So I've been doing this for 5 years. So my team volume and cycle bonuses are a lot more significant than what I'm making in just direct commissions weekly. Other ways that you can earn are matching bonus opportunities. So once you grow even bigger and like your coaches are cycling, you start to make a percentage of what they're cycling. You make a matching bonus. You get team cycle bonus opportunities, residual incomes, and the quarterly bonus pool. So I am what we call in the business a 2-star diamond coach. So once you become a 2-star diamond coach, you get entered into quarterly bonuses. So it's money that the company actually sets aside for coaches who are of a certain rank every single quarter, and they give that to us in bonuses. And they are very nice bonuses every quarter. So once you reach that income level, then you are eligible for those quarterly bonuses. And as I said before, we would teach you the ropes. We'd show you the ropes. We'd show you this one step at a time. So it'd be like, first step is go Emerald. That's going to unlock your cycle bonus opportunity. Once you're Emerald, we'll talk about going Diamond. Once you're Diamond, we talk about going Star Diamond. So we break this all down for you in little chunks. You're not going to get all of this information at once and be like, holy crap, how do I ever get from here to there? We're going to get you from here to the next step, to the next building block, to the next building block in a very nice, efficient manner. You just have to do the vital activities and do the work to get yourself there. So why our team? People ask all the time, like, why is your team so successful? It's really because we've been mentored by those who are successfully influencing with the products and building teams of influencers. We run like fill your cup based businesses. So we believe that we need to pour into ourselves with our own health and fitness and mental health and all of that good stuff before we can pour into others. And we actually are a part of a larger team called the Knockout Brigade. So that's led by my coach, Katie Ersta, and then her coach is Melanie Mitro, and she was the #1 coach in the entire company for 4 years straight. So 4 years in a row, She was the #1 coach in the company, and we know that that is because she is the queen of duplication. So any sort of training, any sort of tool that has worked successfully with this business, chances are Melanie had her hands on it, created it, and we now have it to share with our teams as well. We're part of a huge growing organization. So like I said, I'm Team Sweat for Joy. We are growing and growing and growing. Like sometimes I look at the numbers and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I went from signing up my mom and my aunt as a coach, my first 2 coaches, to make me an Emerald coach, to like the hundreds of coaches that are in our organization now. It's just crazy to me. We have support from those who are successfully growing their businesses. So you're not just going to get support from me, but you're going to get support from everyone that's in our larger umbrella organization. You're going to get support from the entire Dream Team, from the entire Knockout Brigade. We all help each other. We're all in this together. We're all in this to just do our best with each other. Always. There are monthly trainings designed for those working part-time and full-time. So depending on what level you are at your business, how much you have to dedicate to your business, there are trainings that are completely tailored to you and your needs. You just have to communicate with me what you need, and I'll make sure that you're plugged into the right training and the right tools. And everything is done virtually. So we do them whether they're in Facebook groups or via email trainings or Instagram trainings, whatever it is, YouTube, whatever it is, we have a way that we can get you trained, get you set up for success. Okay, so why partner with our company as an influencer? So why Beachbody really is the question. Like, why can't I just go sell, I don't know, bags? Why Beachbody? Well, we're a proven company with proven results. So if you, if you've never seen the results that people get from our programs and products, just Google it. It is crazy what people, the results that people get from home with these at-home workout programs and nutrition programs. We have an amazing compensation plan with residual income that is designed appropriately. So you might hear, people talking about like pyramid schemes or like different MLMs getting shut down. We've actually been told that we have one of the most legitimate, I hate when people say legitimate compensation plans that are out there. So our compliance department is always making sure that we're up to speed with our compensation plan, our residual income plan, making sure that it's up to snuff and that, there's no chance we're going to get shut down, anything like that. We're doing things right. We're doing it the right way. This is not a get rich quick thing. So if you're just looking to make some money as fast as you can, this is not the job for you. You want to find something else, sister, because this is not it. This is going to take consistency over time to get results, just like it would with your nutrition and your fitness. We really mimic that criteria in order to get health and fitness results. What do you need to do? You need to put in the time. You need to be consistent about it if you want to get results. We take those same concepts and apply them to our business. Nothing's going to happen overnight for you. This is not a lose weight quick pill in the business version. There's multiple ways to earn money. There's $100 million that is spent in branding. So people know what Beachbody is. They know what Insanity is. They know what P90X is. They know who Shaun T is. They know who Tony Horton is. They know who Chalene Johnson is and Autumn Calabrese. Like, people know who these people are and they want to be a part of it. There's no quota that you have to hit every single month. You do not keep any inventory. So nothing will ever ship to your house that you then have to ship to a customer. Every customer orders through our websites and their products are shipped directly to them. You have a Coach Online office, so everything you would need for your business is all online in a Coach Online office. You don't have to create anything yourself. It's all there for you. It's super low cost to get started, and actually to get started, it's like super cheap and you get your starter kit with it. So it's a no-brainer. You get your product that you would start as a challenger to get started, but I'll talk to you about that in a couple of slides. The company does provide leads. Once you are hitting a certain, once you're an Emerald coach and you're helping at least 3 new customers a month, the company will provide leads. And then they also provide paid leads. So once you're having 5 customers a month, they give you paid leads. Those are people who are already ordering Shakeology. They're just going to Shakeology.com and ordering Shakeology. And so then the company gives them to coaches who are hitting certain milestones in their business. And you actually make the commission off of those people, and you can reach out to them and try to help total strangers, which is awesome. Our trainers, I already kind of mentioned this, but our trainers are amazing. Like, they're on Good Morning America. They're on other, respected sources. Autumn Calabrese was just on Khloe Kardashian's Revenge Body. It was an awesome episode. She took a mom through 80-day obsession with the eating program at home, because it was a single mom. She had a little kid at home, and she was like, I can't get to the gym. So they actually called upon Autumn, and she went in and helped this girl get the results with 80-day obsession from home, which was so cool to see that on like a really popular TV show. I actually love that show. Our products go through extensive testing before they're shipped. So especially Shakeology in our performance line is tested upon tested before any batches are ever sent out. I believe it's a triple testing. They check for potency, they check for ingredients. They're constantly updating Shakeology, specifically the ingredients in Shakeology. If there is one ingredient that doesn't pass their quality standard inspection, they completely remove it from Shakeology. They try to find a different source for it, or they replace it with something else. There was this whole situation with agave and stevia a couple years ago. They completely changed it. So just because they weren't happy with the source where they were getting it from and the quality of it. So, and they're super transparent about that, which I love. They make sure we know what's going on with everything. Innovative trainings on social media growth with our team. So we're constantly figuring out what the new algorithms are and like the new trends in social media, and like making sure our team is aware. Everything's virtual, convenient, and community driven. So you can do it all online. It's all convenient. And we work as a team. It's very community driven. I never feel like I'm out on an island alone. I'll be sitting in my office, or today I was working from my car, sitting in my car, and I have like hundreds of people at my fingertips that can help me should I have a question or something I can't figure out. It is mainly all virtual how we work, but there's also always like quarterly meetups in whatever city you live in that you can meet other coaches. We learn about new product launches and different things in the business. They're really, really fun. They're called Super Saturdays. We get together once a year at our coach summit, which is awesome. So we do get to see these people in person. Some girls on my team and I that live close by to each other here, we try to get together at least once a month and work out together and just hang out, have cookouts, get our families together, whatever we can do. So there's lots of opportunities to see people in the flesh too. Okay, so let's talk about getting started. All starter kits range from $160 to $220. So if you've never worked with me or a coach that invited you on here before, you're actually going to start with your challenge pack to get signed up as a coach, and they will waive your coach fee. So that will include your starting products, including 1 year of Beachbody On Demand. You'll get to pick a nutritional program. You'll get to pick your choice of Shakeology, as well as a performance line, as well as additional add-on options. So if you want beach bars or anything, we can create a starter kit specifically for you, what you need, what your likes are, what your wants are, to help you get started on your journey, not only with your business, but with your health and fitness. So you're going to want to message me or message the coach who invited you and let them know that you're ready and you want the next spot on our team. You're going to select your starter kit and your add-ons. We'll prep your cart for you. You'll purchase your kit and let us know you're ready for your welcome email. So you're getting started email, and then we'll get you into our new coach trainings and everything. If you're already a customer or client that has already purchased a starter kit, you can actually purchase a completion pack. So instead of adding the Beachbody On Demand in there, we can just get you set up with a nutritional program. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Hold on, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Talking too fast. We can get you set up with a completion pack, which would be Shakeology and or the performance line, and a nutritional program or a 3-day refresh, whatever it is. We'll make sure that you get product that you can actually use with that starter kit. Or you can always sign up for $40. So if you have already purchased a starter kit or a challenge pack, you can sign up as a coach for $40, and then we will submit a form with you, and they'll reimburse you that $40 since you have already previously purchased a challenge pack. If you are military, a veteran, or a military spouse, you can sign up for the $40, and they'll waive it for you. You have to submit some military documents, and then they'll waive that $40 fee for you. If you our military, you also get your business fees monthly waived. So that's another good question that people are going to ask me. What does it cost monthly to be a coach? You don't have to keep any quota, but there is a $15.95 charge monthly to keep your websites running. It gives you access to all of the apps. So people are always like, why do we have to pay $15 a month to be a coach? Well, we run our challenge groups through an app that the company provides for free for us and for our customers. We have a nutrition app that's free for us and our customers. We have our Coach Online Office. We have so many tools that the company is constantly giving to us every single week. We have like new stuff coming out every month, new training materials, et cetera, et cetera. So that is why we have our business fee. But when you're a coach, everything that you're purchasing is discounted 25%. So even if you're just getting Shakeology a month, your Shakeology is discounted to $99. Then you're paying that $15.95 coach fee. It's still cheaper than Shakeology at regular price, which is $132. So you're still saving like $15-16 just by having a coach account than you would if you had a regular customer account just on Shakeology alone. And then if you're using the Performance line or Beach Bars, it just all keeps adding up from there and there and there. Okay, so what can you expect when you sign up? You're going to complete the quick start and look over your intro email that's sent within 24 hours of signing up. So Beachbody is going to send you a welcome email. There's a quick start guide in there, and then I'm going to send you an email from me that's going to get you started in my new coach training. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to fill out like a goals tracker so I know what you actually want from this business, and I can make sure that I am helping you, catering my support to what you're saying you want in that first form. You're going to set up a getting started right call with your coach. So once you've completed that welcome email, it's going to alert me by actually, in my new coach form, it says, message me and tell me you're ready for your getting started right call. So we'll set up that one-on-one call to make sure that you're good. You have your back office set up. You know how you're going to get paid, all of that good stuff. I'll give you your first goals. You must be participating as a challenger. So we're going to make sure you're plugged into a challenger. If you're doing a workout program, a nutrition program, you're getting results first. So this is results driven. By results, I don't necessarily mean weight loss. I mean anything that you want as a result, whether it's, physical fitness, mental health, just eating better, whatever that looks like for you. And we're going to set that goal for you to get 3 people started the way you started. So we're going to figure out who those 3 people are. And we're going to just sit down and, sorry, my coach is messaging me about my baby nursery. We're going to sit down and start setting goals to help you start 3 people the way you got started. And I'll hold your hand through that whole thing. You won't have to do it alone. From there, you'll be added to our new coach training, our team page, and you'll have access to the Coach Online Office, which is your portal for tracking your business. We'll let you know when our team calls are. They're weekly and they're recorded, so you can always listen to them. Like I said, how I used to listen to calls in the car. I was very rarely on calls live at the beginning because I couldn't. I was working 9 to 9, so I would listen to recordings in the car like the next day. Our weekly national wake-up calls that the company provides, they actually have them on a podcast, so I still listen to those in the car. Just when I'm driving, I like to be filling my brain with good stuff. So I listen to the weekly national wake up calls. We have weekly new coach calls. So once you're enrolled as a new coach, we will do a call with you every single week, and all of the new coaches that enroll around the same time as you, just covering different new coach topics. And then you're going to have access to your mentor, which is maybe me, maybe somebody else on my team daily. If it is someone else on my team, I'm also a Star Diamond mentor of yours. So you can reach out to me at any time. I'm always here for anyone. Even if you're not on my team. I love helping. Okay, so last thing. If you sign up with your new coach getting started, your starter kit, this is just for starter kits, so not the $40 fee, but starter kits. If you sign up within the next 48 hours, you're going to receive a $20 Amazon gift card from me. So what you're going to do is you're going to order that starter kit. Once you have ordered it, you're going to screenshot me that you've completed your order, and I will email you over an Amazon gift card so you can go on a little shopping spree. Maybe you could get a cute journal to track your business. Maybe you could get, I don't know, a new workout headband, a new workout tank top on Amazon, whatever it is that you want to get. I'm going to give that to you just as my, welcome to the team. I'm so pumped for you, excited. Little offer. But that's really that. Does anyone have any questions that I didn't cover? I feel like I covered a lot. I know that can be a little overwhelming at first. That's my last slide, huh? All right. All right, let's see. I don't see any questions. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, let me know if you have any questions. It was awesome chatting with you tonight. I'm super passionate about this business, if you can't tell. So I get, I can get a little long-winded and talk a lot, but I just love it so much and what it's done for me in my life. Totally changed my husband and I's circumstances. We went from living in PA and working a bajillion hours to moving to Florida, and now, you know, life has taken so many twists and turns in the last 3 years since we've moved to Florida. You know, with, you know, the death of our firstborn, and then my husband's job relocated us to Miami last year, and then 6 months later fired everyone, so we moved back to Tampa. We got pregnant again, like pregnant twice actually since our first loss. I had a first trimester miscarriage too, and I can honestly tell you that without this company, without the support of this team, yeah, it kind of like scares me to think about where I might be just mentally, physically. I just remember, like, especially after Francesca, our first, passed away, I just like poured myself into my nutrition and fitness as something positive to focus on. Another activity that the company actually requires us to do a day is personal development. So I was constantly reading. Deborah, how many hours do I spend working on coaching now? Oh, so I'm a full-time coach now, but I say that lightly. I probably spend 3 hours a day, and I don't sit down. Like, I used to get so stressed out because I would compare myself to other coaches who would just like sit down and like plug away at work in 3 hours and then be done. But like, I'm very flighty, like not flighty. I like can't sit still for that long. So I will get up in the morning, work for an hour, and what work in the morning looks like. Just an example to give you an example of what my day looks like now. I'll wake up in the morning. I will read personal development. So I'll read for at least a half hour a book about the business that's like helping me grow the business, or personal development, anything that's like helping me personally. I'll do my workout, which is another half hour. So there's an hour of work right there. Shower, eat breakfast. In that first chunk, in that first hour or two, I'm sending out new messages, like say I have new followers on Instagram, or I have people watching my stories. I'm sending out messages, connecting with them in the morning. That takes me about 5 minutes, maybe like 10 to 15 people a day. At this point, I'm messaging, but at the beginning, it was not that many. And then I'll shower, do whatever, clean the house a little bit, and then around 1 p.m., I might sit down and check in with my team, check in with my challengers, spend another hour like making sure that posts are scheduled for my challenge groups, making sure that I've answered any coaches who have asked me questions throughout the morning. I'm getting back to them in the afternoon. And then I do work I work 2 other jobs because I want to, not because I have to. I still teach dance on Mondays and Thursdays, and I am the part-time youth minister at my church, so I do that a couple days a week just to keep myself busy, getting myself out of the house. I would go crazy if I worked in the house 24/7, so that's why I do that. And then at night, I'll do a nightly sweep too. I will like just totally sweep my downline, make sure everyone's good to go. If anyone had any questions, any challengers, make sure I'm checking with my challengers. Will you be required to do a lot of cold? Some coaches do train on cold messaging. I do not. By cold messaging, I guess you would mean like someone that you don't know. Anyone that I am reaching out to, or I'm training my team to reach out to, is someone who has liked or commented on my posts, or watching my Instagram stories, or are paying attention to me in some sort of way. So I do a lot of, my workout videos on my stories, and I message from there from people who are watching them like, hey, so you're checking out my workout stories. Are you on a health and fitness journey of your own? How can I help in any way? Like, I'm not just blasting out. Like, I get cold messages from people in other companies all the time. So I think I know what you're talking about. Like, hey, try my products. And I don't know. They're just like weird messages. I think I know what you're talking about. No, I don't do that. I don't train on that. I've never had success with it, so I don't require it or ever talk about cold messages. Like I know people are like I've gotten messages from people when it's my birthday that are like, "Hey, I see it's your birthday. You should buy something for yourself." I'm like, "What? Like you don't even know me." No, I don't do that. Any other questions? I hope that answers your question, Deborah. I just think like health and fitness is such a personal journey that to send a very impersonal message is just like um, not a cohesive type of conversation. Does that make sense? Anything else? If you think of any questions later, feel free to just drop them in the comments. I'll check the questions and answer them, whether it's via typing or personal messages or whatever. Ask me anything. I'm here to help, like I said, and I'm excited to welcome a lot of you to our team. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye.